remember cutting the victim's throat?
No, no, sir.
Next, we head to Idaho Falls, Idaho. The defendant is Brian Drips, who's in court for a plea deal in the rape and murder of Angie Dodge, which occurred over 23 years ago. So what took so long? At the time, another suspect, Christopher Tapp, confessed to the crime after intense and coercive questioning by police. Tapp pleaded not guilty but was convicted and sentenced to life in prison. For years, Tapp insisted he was innocent. Then, in 2019, a DNA sample taken from Drips matched the killer. Drips was arrested and charged with the crime. Now, at age 55, Drips finally appears before a judge.
This case, if you'll please stand or raise your right hand, my clerk will put you under oath.
To avoid the death penalty, Drips pleads guilty to both crimes.
Have you had a full chance to review the plea agreement?
Yes, I have.
Count one, as set out in the information, is a charge of murder in the first degree. How do you plead?
Guilty.
All right, tell me what you did, which makes you guilty of this charge.
But the murder one was I went over there with the intent to just rape her. I was pretty high on cocaine and alcohol. I had a pocket knife with me. I didn't mean to murder her. I didn't think I did, but I guess it happened. I remember, the rape part. I remember pulling down her pants, and then I remember leaving. That's about all I remember of that evening.
Do you remember cutting the victim's throat?
No, no, sir.
Do you deny that that occurred?
I don't deny it. I mean, I can't remember it though.
Next, it was the rape charge.
Count two is a charge of rape. How do you plead to count two?
Guilty.
Drips is later sentenced to 20 years to life in a state prison. As for Christopher Tapp, who lost nearly 20 years of his life for someone else's crime, he's exonerated.
Tapp, would you like to speak to the court?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm thankful that I've been given this second chance of life. I've wasted 20 years of my life for something that I never did. But again, I also grew up in this 20 years. I became more forgiving, more understanding, more open, more honest, and able to see things in a different light that I may never have the opportunity to. But it's a sad state of affairs that I had to spend 20 years to become this. And I'm thankful that my mother will know that this last name is clean. And that's the most important thing to me in this world. I'm thankful to Carol Dodge, Brent Dodge, the Dodge family, for continuing to push forward, to believing in me when they actually saw the truth, and continue to be one of my loudest voices in this world. I'm so grateful and humbled to be there for them. I'm just glad that I was able to come out this end of it, still smiling and still happy and still have that positive attitude that I had before I left. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Tapp. There's clear and convincing evidence the defendant was convicted of a crime for which he did not commit.
Tapp was released from prison with his good name finally cleared. Thanks for being a fan of CourtCam. Subscribe to A&E to never miss a new video and catch full episodes on aetv.com.